Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Robbie's Backstage Bants YouTube channel. I'm coming to you live from the set of the Pirates of the Caribbean with my good friend Harrison Horsley to a new little thing that we're creating here on the web. I've just magnetized myself to a piece of equipment on my desk with a bracelet on my hand. Um, I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean. And the title of that is,
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
yeah,
Hey, because there's
that's,
two of us.
there's two of us and the duck.
There is, and the duck.
He might become a regular occurrence, actually. I
Yeah,
do
I think
like
it
him.
should.
Um, I'm trying not to get the ring light in my. There we go. That's not there. So we've got. It's literally just going to be a bit random, really, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. We don't know what this is going to be just as much as you don't know what this is going to be until it is what it is. Um, but basically, if you don't know me and Harrison, we are Box Office Radio's most handsome presenters.
Oh yeah.
And that's all you need to know.
Although you haven't met Martin Callahan. Well,
Oh,
he's quite handsome, isn't he?
he is. He's very, very handsome, and he's going to be on the UK tour of Shake Shake Bang Bang, which is really
He
cool.
is.
Super
Name
cool.
dropping already.
I can't wait to go and see that. Actually,
Oh, it's gonna be great.
I've just found out we don't have a week off. When I was meant to have a week off, I was going to go home, so I'm going to stay here and I'm going to go and see Martin in Woking. That's going to be good.
That's gonna be great. I
It
think I'm
worked
booked to
out.
see it in Birmingham or Milton Keynes, something like that. I know I'm booked to see it, but then when I go, so I'm off to Liverpool in September, and that they're in Liverpool when I sort of start there. So that's gonna be good. I'll
Oh,
go
that
and see it
works
again there.
well.
Amazing.
Yeah. There's quite a few things that now I'm happy. I'm sort of stuck in this area now for the next 3 more years. 3 more years. 3 more years. These glasses are going to do my head in. I'm getting them off.
Get rid of him.
It's gone.
Throw him into the sea.
Yeah. Here, Jack, catch these.
Got it.
There we go. My good friend Johnny Depp on the set over
Yeah,
there.
he's over there.
Yeah, I can't remember which Pirates of the Caribbean movie we're filming for. It's like the fifth one now, six, seven.
5 or 6, something like that.
Harry
I
Potter.
don't know. I
I
haven't watched
mean,
all of them. I've only watched the first one, which is appalling.
you think?
Well, I've only ever seen the first one.
Oh, I
I
love
no, it's bad that I haven't watched the rest of them because I need to.
They're
Because
good.
I say
They're
I
good.
love me films,
You better
but
watch the one that I'm in. Is
yeah, that's the one.
yeah.
Have you
It's
got a
coming.
big role? Are you an extra?
No, I'm the lead.
Oh, you're the lead. The handsome love interest.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can tell.
with my duck.
With the duck's the sidekick.
He's the sidekick. Yeah, exactly. So, how's life, Harrison?
How's life? Yes, the first section, the general catch up.
General
Yes.
catch up.
Good. Not bad. What I've got exams coming up. That'll be in a couple of weeks. I know, but I say as soon as they're done, they're out the way. A levels are going crazy, but no,
They
that's
were the worst time ever. Ever.
I mean it's okay actually, to be fair. It's quite relaxed. I do stupid A levels anyway, because it's what drama where we just throw stuff around a room.
Fairs.
Uh Film where we just watch films, and photography where we take pictures. What's that?
What's this all
But
about? Why did I do English literature and history?
I dropped it. I dropped English when we started. I like the first 4 weeks. I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Not fair.
I changed to photography, but no, it's I mean, it is difficult. It's
Hey, I
not
need some
easy,
new
but
headshots. So
yeah, I come over and take some pictures. But no, it's it'll be fine once that's all done. But it's just crazy at the moment because I've got, of course, a little bit of a self plug here. Rehearsals for the government inspector.
yeah.
Oh, I'm that's very exciting, obviously.
How's it going?
First external show I'm
Yeah,
doing. So
that's really
it'll be
cool.
exciting. It's funny. It's a funny script.
Funny script.
So yeah, I love me a good comedy. So
Mm.
but yeah. What about you? What are you up to, Robbie? You're filming by the looks of it.
Apart from being on the set of the Pirates of the Caribbean and being in I don't know, the Maldives, I don't know where I am right now, but I'm also in sunny England, and at the same time we're doing lots of showcase rehearsals, which is grand. Um,
Oh,
yeah, it's fun. It's good fun. I'm enjoying myself. Also into London on the occasion, go and see some fancy, lovely theatre.
oh
Um,
yes.
but aside from that, just keeping it going. Being one of the best presenters ever on Box Office Radio,
Yeah,
as
absolutely. Recording the
as
show.
as you do,
Absolutely, I can
covering
vouch for that.
yeah, covering for Martin Callahan as well, which has been quite fun.
Oh, what a
Um,
guy.
I know. What a guy. What a
What a guy.
guy. Martin Callahan.
Well, the thing is, though, this could easily just turn into the Martin Callahan fan club. Like, we could
Hey,
just go on
I
about
was the
him.
first member, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
welcome, welcome.
This is it. It's really small at the moment, but we'll just grow the fan
Yeah,
base for Martin Callahan.
it's bound to grow pretty quickly. I
Yeah,
mean, he is the legend
he
of the
is
legends in this
so
world.
true.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, life's good. Life's good.
But that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So theater world.
Theatre talk,
what's you been
section
doing?
2. Right. Most recently, let me tell you. Oh, Robbie, Cabaret.
Cabaret. It's
Cabaret.
become your new thing, this, hasn't it?
Oh, Robbie, it's amazing.
I've not seen it once.
It's insane. I was this close from Cara Delevingne. It was so good. It's such a good show.
Yeah.
It's immersive. So like you go in through one of the side doors and you go sort of down some steps and you get a welcome drink on your way in.
Oh,
And there's three different bars. So you've got the red bar, the gold bar, and the green bar. And there's all different shows going on. So in the gold bar, they've got like a platform and like ladders above the bar. So they're serving drinks. Things are going on and there's like music playing and stuff before you're even in like the auditorium.
that's
And
immense.
then but then there's like it's just crazy. And then you go into the auditorium and sort of so there is a separate cast for the pre-show compared to the actual show. So they've
That's
got, yeah, I know,
wild.
massive budget for this show. And then they go in, and it's in the round, and you've got like tables around the front, and then you've got your regular seating. Playhouse Theatre obviously has been all
Mm.
vamped out for it. But I mean, it's been there for what, 4 years now, and I've only just seen it. It was Cara Delevingne that got it there for me. You know, that's the thing. I was like, I wanted to see it anyway, but then when it was announced, I was like, I need to see this. And it's just she's iconic. It was insane. It's one of the best things I've ever seen on stage in a theater.
Wow.
That's a
That's a
big statement.
statement. Yeah.
It is.
I I haven't seen it. I'd love to, but
Honestly, if you can get, they do the lottery, don't they? On
yeah,
Todaytix. We're
they
not sponsored by Todaytix,
they
but
never choose me to win, Harrison.
no, that's not. Didn't you win the Operation Mincemeat lottery though?
I did, but that wasn't through Today Ticks. Mincemeat just like me. I won it
Oh,
once. I
okay.
won it once during February half term, and that was a bit disappointing because I wasn't here.
Oh, because you weren't there.
But I did manage to go before Easter, and Operation Mincemeat is insane.
Yeah.
Like phenomenal insane.
Again,
Like
that's one I haven't seen. I've heard a lot about it.
it's
Tell
very
me
good.
about it, Robbie.
I've been
Tell me.
waiting to see it for a long time because one of my friends is just obsessed, and I was like, yeah, okay, well, I'll go and see it when I can go and see it. And then I did. But the thing is, the Fortune Theatre, the legroom ain't good, but
Okay.
every seat in that theatre is probably amazing, and you feel like dead close to the action. I love the way the set is really nice. It's fitting for the piece, and it's they've got like it's really weird actually. It like lights up in different ways. It's like a big, almost looks like a big like motherboard of like
Okay.
sort of stuff. And I don't even know how to explain it, but it has like little lights and stuff. It's really cool.
Mm.
And then there's a door, and you're like, where did that door come from? It's really funny. There's a lot of physical comedy as well as, I mean, the script's hilarious, the songs are hilarious, but there's physical comedy too. Uh, they deserve the Olivier, definitely.
Yeah.
What else have I seen?
Well,
Oh,
what did you went to go and see opening night, didn't you?
yes, I did go and see
Oh, here
opening
we
night.
go.
I've got my opening night magnet here, actually.
A
Um,
magnet.
yeah.
How do you have that in the set of the Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh, I brought my
Is it part of the set?
I brought my most treasured memories from home. Um,
Treasure pun not intended there.
um, the for me, it's the material. It's not the cast. The cast are phenomenal. Sheridan Smith is one of the greatest actresses of our time. It's the material.
Yeah. Man, I mean, I've heard it's had mixed reviews. The box office gang,
They're not
they don't know, do
fans,
they? It's
and
it,
it's watchable.
yeah, it's watchable. I mean, that's what you need when you go and see a show. You need to be
Yeah,
able to watch it.
I think the cast is what makes it watchable. For
Yeah.
me, it's just the way it just didn't do what it should have done.
I went to
And
see a production like that once.
yeah, it's
It
just
was
upsetting. It's a shame for the cast, really, because they're doing their best with what they've been given.
And that's it.
That's all that needs to be said. If you
I mean,
want people's full reviews, they're out there. People have
yeah,
spoken about the show, and I would agree with a good majority. I think
yeah.
even the fair ones, the ones that say, "Oh yeah, well this is good," I agree with their good points. But was it worth the star rating?
Hmm.
I think when in building, on the side of the Guildwood Theatre, there's three reviews plastered across, three 4-star reviews plastered across,
Right.
and the excerpts they've taken from each of those reviews is exactly the same, just saying how amazing Sheridan Smith is.
Yeah, right.
That's
And
when you
that's
know. I think that's when you know. And
yeah.
it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's good. It's yeah. I saw Blood Brothers as well. That's a classic.
Blood Brothers. I mean, you can't go wrong with Blood Brothers.
That's my fourth time now, you see.
I've seen it twice. It's my mum's favorite. She's seen it 9 or 10 times
Yeah, my
now.
grandma's the
But
same.
it's just great. I did it. We studied it for GCSE
I did
drama.
a
I've
little
got
bit
I've
in
got my
GCSE.
text.
Yeah,
Yeah, but no, it's such a great musical, Blood Brothers. Can't go wrong with it.
masterpiece. Absolute
Makes you jump
masterpiece.
every single time.
Yeah,
You know it's coming. They tell you at the start it's coming, and then you. I even brace myself, and I still jump. It's the
I
sort
said
of
that on the radio the other
pyrotechnics they
day.
use.
I said it's like so that was my fourth time. I know the exact beat, the
The
exact
line, yeah,
line,
when he said it.
and because I'd seen in September this same cast doing it. Although I tell you what, I saw it. So I moved down to Guildford in September, and I was there for my first time. I didn't realize how intimate the theatre was. And my old singing teacher, well, she's still my singing teacher when I'm at home. My at home singing teacher's daughter was part of the stage management team, and so I got cast rate ticket, and I was like on the front row next to this aisle. However, the Yvonne Arnaud Theatre in Guildford is so tightly packed, and she's
Yeah.
very small close to the front. I was probably from me to my laptop as far from the stage, and when the policeman with the gun comes down into the audience, he was just literally
Just
on
there.
my shoulder, and I was thinking this isn't going to go down well. But because I'd seen that cast, I thought, all right, I know the breath he's going to shoot
Yeah.
that gun, and I still jumped 5 feet in the air
Yeah,
when I saw
yeah,
it again.
absolutely. It just crazy.
I've seen
But no,
four
that's how.
four Mrs. Johnstons now though, four different ones.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I say I've seen. Was it different? I think similar cast but different. So I think like the ensemble were very similar
Hmm.
when I went to go and see it.
Who did you see? Who have you seen?
Well, I like the. I mean, you can't beat Sean Jones as Mickey.
Oh, all day long.
What an actor! What a performer! He's amazing.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely love him. But you can't go wrong with Blood Brothers. I mean, I think obviously they cast it so well every single time, and they had they've had so many different. What you've had Lynn Paul as
I saw Lynn
Mrs.
Paul.
Johnston, who was on the tour for ages. Like
Yeah.
she's done Mrs. Johnston so many times she knew it just like that.
Yeah.
But it's a great show. But say when you were this close to the policeman, that's how close I was to like the people at Cabaret. Was like
Yeah.
so it was you've got because we so there's, it was it was the scenario was I saw it twice within the space of the same week.
That's
So
immense.
I went to see it one Saturday with Andrew, who's on before me. And the next week I saw it with Paul. Good old Paul. We love
Yes.
Paul.
We love Paul, a
Um,
legend himself.
and but neither of the times I knew I was going. So they managed to get some tickets for it, and I didn't know what we were going to see, and it was yeah, Cabaret that first time, and we went in, absolutely loved it, raved about it, and then the next week I did a two-show day with Paul. We went to Guys and Dolls on the matinee, which we will circle back to,
Yeah.
and
I'll
at
write that
Cabaret,
down.
yeah, at Cabaret in the evening, and yeah, we were the second time round. I was like that close to the stage. We had a table, which is insane, and it was yeah, it was great. Here's something for you. You'll like this. I'm pretty sure I told you though. I ended up on stage.
Yes, you did. West End debut.
I mean, Harrison Horsley previously seen in Cabaret. Yeah, it was So in at the start of the, so because it's all immersive, at the start of the second act or towards the end of the interval, all the ensemble, some of the ensemble come out, and
Mm.
I had Damon Gould, who is playing Victor. He was also previously in Newsies. He came
Yes,
up to me and said, "Do you want to dance?" I thought, "Yeah, why not? It's cabaret.
you've
Love
got to
it."
dance.
So he and he took me on the stage. I was like, "Okay."
Oh.
And there was like a couple of other audience members, a couple of other ensemble members, and we did like conga around the stage. I did dance moves I didn't even know I could do.
Wow.
Uh,
Harrison
but I
Horsley
got
whipping out the splits for the first time
yeah,
ever.
I've got actually I might get it. Is it gonna be really awkward if I can't get it? I've got
You can get it. You can get it.
it's the
Yes,
MC hat. They gave me one of these,
that's brilliant.
which I got to keep, and I absolutely love it. It is one of my most prized possessions now, and
Yes.
it's right over there at all times, so I can look at it anytime I want.
Anytime you
It's
want.
a
Any day.
center position. It's over there. But
It's
no,
like
I absolutely loved it.
I love little stuff like that. I've got
Yeah.
a yellow ticket leave from Les Mis.
Oh yes.
But what I have is what most people don't have is a fully intact one. Um,
Oh.
yes, and it's also signed by the entire UK tour cast
Oh
from
my goodness.
2019.
So you didn't. How did you come across this? Was this a did you was it a purchase or was it a
I
you
was
found it and
I
then
was
got them to sign it?
gifted this actually
Ah, okay.
by the cast. They sent me it, which was lovely. Oh my God.
Wow.
It was Daniel, I think, sent me it. It was really, really, really good.
That's insane.
I was stood at stage door and I'd spoken to Daniel a couple of times like prior to this, and he said, like message me on Twitter and I'll sort something out. I was like, oh yeah, okay. And then I got that, which was lovely.
That's
Um,
insane.
Also, did you get any of the Guys and Dolls leaflets handed?
No, I got, when they go to Cuba
Yes.
and they get the twirly, yeah, we got a couple of those. So we were seated. But when on the way out, I noticed two of them sort of on the side. I thought, no one's around. No one's gonna take. I'm just gonna take. And then I got two of those.
Yeah,
But no, I
I've got those.
got a load of those. I got as well this is a while ago now. But when I went to Newsies, I got a paper,
Yes, I've got a paper as
which I
well.
was absolutely over the moon about. Again, mine is that one. So the last time we went to Newsies, I was on the front row for that as well, and like it's full intact. So it's when it came swinging down just before Santa Fe, and they're the full
I
papers.
think mine might be pretty much intact anyway.
Love it. Yeah, absolutely. What a show, Newsies. But
Jeez. But Guys and
Guys and
Dolls.
Dolls. We'll come back to Guys and Dolls. Come on, we need to stay on track here.
So I've seen
Guys
this
and Dolls.
twice now,
Yeah, great
and
show.
it's phenomenal. Like, I mean, I saw the first cast, and then I don't know if
Yeah.
it was the first full cast, but I saw Cedric Neal.
Right.
Cedric
Okay.
Neal in the role of Nicely
Mm.
Nicely Johnson
Mm,
was phenomenal. Like one of those moments where you just go.
yeah.
And
I
I also
mean,
saw Marisha as well.
oh wow, Marisha Wallace.
Wow, wow.
Hmm.
I mean, I've stood both times.
Yeah.
I even stood with my granddad when he came. Um, we just did. Got
Oh,
handed.
with the beard.
I've been
I remember
handed a
talking to you about him.
yes, yes, with the
Yes,
super cool beard.
with the
Yes,
hat.
exactly. And the hats. Yeah, we purchased hats when we went that time.
Yeah.
And we got handed the Save Our Soul pamphlets both times.
Oh,
So I've
nice.
got two
That's
at
awesome.
home. Yeah, really cool actually. It's stuff like that I really, really enjoy.
Yeah. But no, Guys and Dolls is insane. It's amazing. Like I think so for me, I saw so this is the first time I've seen it. This is the other cast that's the
Mhm.
new one. Um and we saw the understudy for Sky Masterson called
Oh,
Pierce Rogan, and he stole the show for me. Absolutely loved him.
really?
And so I didn't know anything about Guys and Dolls before I went in. I literally, because you know me, Mr. Modern Musicals,
That's you.
I don't often go for the classics, but I got Guys and Dolls I really wanted to see. Obviously I've heard so much about the production, and yeah, Pierce Rogan, just insane. Insane. Absolutely loved him.
Wow. See, I've seen the same guy twice. So
Right.
I would like to have seen. I love seeing understudies. I think that's the thing. Like
Yeah,
people always
me
go,
too.
ah, no, that I mean, yesterday at opening night, I was very thrilled to know that Sheridan Smith was on.
Yeah.
just because of how much I've heard that the reviews that she's basically holding it together. And you know, she
Yeah.
is fantastic. Not that I think Rebecca Thornhill would have been bad, because I think Rebecca Thornhill would have been phenomenal. I saw her as Velma Von Tussle in Hairspray on the UK tour.
Okay.
So you know, would have been good, but Sheridan Smith is Sheridan Smith at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. 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 I mean,
And
it depends. Like when you go and see an understudy, I like seeing understudies, but it
oh, I
depends
love it.
if you're going to see someone. So if it's like,
Yeah,
for example, if so when we went to go and see Crazy for You, we saw Charlie Stemp, but we went sort of for Charlie Stemp, if you know what I mean.
I
Like,
saw both understudies at Crazy for You.
really, did you? What
I
did you
didn't see
think?
phenomenal. And it's
Yeah,
like
I mean
I was
they
sort of
obviously
thinking, you know,
are.
oh, I hope it's Charlie Stemp sort of thing. But do you know
Yeah,
when I got there and it said Jack, and I was thinking, do you know what? I bet he's phenomenal. And
yeah. Oh, yeah, no
I
doubt,
was like,
absolutely. Yeah. Thing
new
is
dream
though,
role unlocked.
just insane. Like, Crazy for You was great because Charlie Stemp is. I've said this since I saw it. He's one of the best musical theatre performers I've ever seen on stage because like he's just a triple threat to a different level. Like I was
Mm.
sat there thinking, all right, we get it now. Come on. He was
Yeah, you
dancing in
can
the second. I was
dance,
like,
you can
come on.
sing. We know.
It's just smug at this point.
Chill
But
out.
yeah.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he's gonna whip out like a guitar, and you think, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. Well, he plays
Um,
the banjo, doesn't he? Half a sixpence.
yes, he does.
If he had money to burn.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't. Well, he probably does. I don't know. I bumped into him at the West End Wolves event. That was
Oh
quite
my
cute.
God, I'd love to meet Charlie Stemp.
The dogs were so
Genuinely.
cute.
What
I
a
met
guy.
I met Elaine Page there as well, actually.
Elaine Page, GP on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Not on Box Office Radio though, for some reason.
No.
Can I be the new Elaine Page on a Sunday? This is
Who's on a Sunday? Who would be a good Elaine Page on a Sunday?
I mean, I'm on a
Mark
Friday, but
Bilsby. Who's on you know, we've got Mark Bilsby would be a good Elaine Page on a Sunday. Callum Pepper with the weekend wind down.
you know what? I think Callum would definitely be the Elaine Page
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
100%.
Great.
Been
Yeah.
promoted. This is it.
Either that or we just move Martin's show because
He is Elaine Page.
he is. That's it. He
The
was
one
in
person I
Cats
don't
for
think I
Christ's
bumped
sake.
into, because there was quite a few people at West End Wolves. The one person I didn't actually bump into was Bernadette Peters, much to Tay Hazelwood's
Yeah,
disgrace,
I
I'm
mean
sure.
Taya would have gone crazy if that happened.
She'd have been sprinting after her. I did see her leave, but they were getting her back for old friends. They were like, no, she needs to go. And
Yeah.
everyone else, you know, Bonnie Langford's there signing things and like smiling for photos. And they're like, no, Bernadette needs to leave. So,
Yeah, yeah. I feel so bad for these people though. Like because it's you know they're just they're just trying to do their job and like if they don't have time they seem like they're really bad people but it's like and
yeah.
I like to stage door but
Yeah.
like I do also feel a bit awkward because yes I really want to meet these people but you
Whenever
got
I
to give
do,
them
I
their
sort of
space.
stand like just a little bit out the way. Um,
Yeah, that's I like that. I don't like to seem too close and
I
like
don't get it when people stand like right at the door, and I'm like,
yeah. But then
step
if you
back.
don't stand right by the door and there are other people, you're not going to get seen to.
This is
It's just
true.
annoying.
I
But
love it when there's a barrier. If I'm honest, that's the
yes,
best way
a nice
forward.
orderly queue or someone there showing you where to go and everything. It was
Yeah,
very organized when I went to Hamilton actually.
I'm.
And there was like we got told to stand in a certain place and they came out and if they wanted to come around they
It came down
did.
the
And
line.
if not, they would just go the other way. And that's, you know,
Totally.
that's really good.
That's
I
how
think
it
that's a really
should
great.
be.
Yeah.
I think even the venues that don't get stage door so popular should still maybe just introduce a barrier, even if it's
Yeah.
just one metal
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
railing. You know,
Hmm.
whatever for the sake of the performers. I think it helps,
So they're not bombarded.
especially
Absolutely.
when you've
I
got
agree.
like I went to Jamie and met Giovanna Fletcher. That was
Hmm.
amazing, and that was
Yeah.
in Woking.
Mama G.
Mama
I
G,
loved her on I'm a Celeb.
phenomenal. She
Yeah.
was so good as Miss Hedge as well. It was her birthday.
Was
Um,
it?
yeah, I thought that was quite fun. And John
Yeah.
Partridge as well. Met John Partridge there.
We've
Met
got
quite a few people.
Thomas Walton.
Yes, the
What a
legend
guy.
himself, Thomas Walton,
I loved him in Bugsy.
he's doing that new thing now.
Is he?
The artist, maybe?
I haven't actually seen much of what he's been up to. I
Well,
must go and
he's
have a
still in
look.
Jamie now, but
Right, but that's what he's
the art I think it's called The Artist.
okay.
Something
I'll
new
have to have a
popping
look.
out and about. That'll be quite good.
Yeah.
Um, what else is happening in the theatre world right now? I mean, So much going on.
Lot.
Sister Act playing still.
Yeah.
Um, but now with Ruth Jones in it, which
Love Ruth Jones. Gavin and Stacey.
yes,
That was when the rumors came around that they were going to do another Christmas special and everyone went mad and then it was false. I was like, oh no, we need to know. They left us on such a cliffhanger.
it did.
No,
I
I
went to
love
the
Ruth
press
Jones.
launch for Sister Act, and
Yes, and you met Mrs. Doubtfire.
I met Mrs. Doubtfire. I met Ruth Jones. I met
Wow, did
Beverly
you?
Knight.
Ooh,
Yeah,
name
yeah.
drop in. Who's the most famous musical theatre person you've met?
Oh, John
Interesting
Luke Gage.
question.
I don't know. Because
I
John
think
Luke Gage
mine's
is
got to
quite
be
big in musical theatre, but
Trevor Dion Nicholas. I met. That would be
well, Elaine Page, I suppose.
yeah. Well, yeah. Of course,
Martin
everyone knows the
Callahan.
lady. Martin Callahan. Oh, I sat next to him at the Choir of Man, and that is my claim to fame.
Amazing. I love
No, I met Trevor Dion Nicholas at Musical Con.
Fab.
Met a few people at Musical Con actually. Carl Queensborough, he used to be Hamilton.
Millie O'Connell.
Um, Millie O'Connell, I interviewed her. That was my first interview on Box
I
Office
interviewed
Radio.
Millie when she was in the Share Show.
Yeah. She's brilliant as well.
She was
Love Millie.
fantastic in the Share Show.
Oliver
The Share
Tomsek,
Show. Oh,
Shakespeare.
yes.
Yeah, interviewed him. But
Fab.
I'll tell you what, I'm missing out the main man, Craig Revel Horwood.
I was just about to say this. What about
Yeah.
Craigie?
I'm very happy with my interviews on the station, I've got to say, because all of these people are like just insanely talented and people I really want to, meet and talk to. So it's
Absolutely.
great. Of course, I've talked to some Heathers in my time as well.
Oh, yeah, of
We've
course.
talked, yeah, we were going to get to Heathers eventually, weren't we?
At some point. At some point, Heather's was going to be
That's
a
coming
thing.
back. That'll be great. To be fair, I need to see it again, obviously, but it's not coming anywhere near me on tour yet, so I'm waiting for the dates, more dates to be announced. But I will see it. I will
For
see it again,
Harrison.
obviously. I know, yeah, shut up. Yeah.
It's going to my local actually up
Is
north,
it?
so I might have to.
Well, you're one to talk. You've seen it what, 3 or 4 times now, haven't you?
Four.
Four. That's more than me. Yeah, there you go. See? Everyone on Box Office Radio is having a go at me for being the Heathers guy. It's actually him.
But no, Heather's. You see, the thing is I just don't rave about Heather's. This is my thing.
Yeah, I
I'm
see what you mean.
really
I mean,
disappointed about Soho Place.
oh yeah, that it's not in the round.
Yeah, if you're gonna use that venue, use it.
Go in the round.
You
Yeah.
know, I think
Well,
I think that would have been really special.
Heathers in the round would have been very interesting. I'd have liked to
I,
have seen that. But
I,
it's like it's one that I think it's a cult. It is a cult
yeah. So
show. And
why there?
yeah,
Why there? Because
yeah,
the thing is, they're producing such amazing stuff. You know,
they are.
the Little
This is
Big
true.
Things was amazing. Did you catch the Little Big Things?
No, I didn't.
So that's
I
fun to see.
it was I've
When
heard so many great things about it though.
well, it's coming to National Theatre Live, isn't it? 9th of May,
Yeah.
the pro shot, the recording.
Oh,
So when that comes
I'll
out,
have to look
worth a
out.
watch. And
Yeah.
then Red Pitch is apparently amazing. So if
Yeah.
you want to put Heather's on there, make it new. You know,
Yeah.
unless otherwise find somewhere else.
Thing is, though, I think it's just a bit of a strange location to have done it. I mean, it's probably just because the dates and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and
it'll
sort of
be
where
because
it
of that.
worked out. Because
Yeah.
if it was going to stop off in the West End, and that's the only place they could have done it, or they had trouble with other places, who we really don't know. But
No.
I think the thing with Heathers, like I say, it is a cult show, and people go not only for the story, but the set itself. And I know that sounds really strange, but like, it's something that it's people have seen this show again and again and again. For me, obviously, it's the pro shot because it's hard to get to a theater to see Heathers
Yeah.
again and again. But it's seeing everything and then the what it is. And I don't really know what it is that makes it so interesting to these people because yes, yeah, like I am one of them,
Yeah,
sadly.
you
Yeah.
are.
But it's and I would say it's in my top 10, but I prefer Newsies. I prefer Hamilton. People do go on about me like, old scallywag Harrison and his headers,
It's
but
Harrison Heather Horsley.
yeah, yeah. But no, and I do love it. I've got a Heather's poster up over there. I've got scrunchies and stuff, and I am part of the cult following, but it's interesting how they do it in that show because it's the themes they deal with. And
It's
I think
pretty
that's
immense.
that's why there's people that have discovered themselves, I guess, through this show, if you know what I mean. That stop them from, doing certain things, or if they are feeling a certain way, or if they, so like My Dead Gay Son, for example, at the start of the second act, which I think is such an amazing way to start the
It's
second
the
act,
best
and they've
opening
got
of a
such
second
an
act, mate. Yeah.
accepting song. I love it. And like, if there's someone that maybe doesn't know how to talk to their parents about something, and take their parents to see this show, and say has that first opening song of the second act of My Dead Gay Son, that's such a beautiful way to be able to do that. And it is really dark, and it is,
Yeah.
particularly really dark comedy, but it's a beautiful show, and it is, and obviously beautiful is a song, so that's,
Ah,
but it's great. And by the end of the show, it really is somehow really moving. And it's just crazy how they do it, and they do it perfectly. It's fast, it's colorful, it's really visual, of course, and there's eye candy for everyone. It's great.
yeah. Yeah.
That's it. There you
That's it.
go.
I just think in
And
the round it could have been a really interesting London
yeah,
transfer.
absolutely. And I
Um,
think, it might do one day. I think, you can never tell with anything, because
I'd love to see that because the thing is,
yeah,
you could make it immersive. There's ways
yeah.
and
Oh,
means.
absolutely.
Have 7-Eleven be side of the theater where you can actually go in before the show, and then it
That would be
opens
great.
up. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
So if anyone's looking for anyone to direct an immersive production of Heathers, I'm your man. Contact me,
Yeah, and that's, I mean, immersive Heathers.
robbiebackstagebants@gmail.com.
I mean, I will happily be your co-director there, Robbie. But
Mhm.
I've always said I would really like to direct Bugsy Malone. That's one that I've always wanted to direct, because I have like a really clear vision for what I would do with it. And like, I know it's difficult because, obviously, well, I say difficult. There'll be talented kids, obviously. I mean, the recent tour, they were spectacular, but
Yeah.
like the original script that like is done on stages by school children everywhere. I'd love to just take that, because I was in it. I was Fat Sam and Knuckles on different nights.
What?
And it's just, I just have an idea, because I just love that era. The
Yeah.
aesthetics of the 1920s gangsters, I think it's fantastic. And then just spoofing it with kids with the splurge guns and everything, it's just great. But I have a clear vision for it, and like how I would make it sort of that tense, but taking it to the comedy side. I think that would be great. But then I also said, imagine an immersive production of Bugsy in, like, so the Bridge Theatre.
Pretty cool.
I thought that would be perfect for Bugsy, because you've got like the rising platforms that are there with Guys and Dolls. Now imagine people standing around, and you've got everyone with splurge guns and custard pies, and it's just going to be a massive mess. And then you hand out like towels on the way out. It would be brilliant. That would be great.
But yeah, you'd have to sell ponchos, I think, if that was the
Yeah,
case. But
yeah.
I think something I've always thought since seeing Guys and Dolls at the Bridge and following the new news actually of Oliver coming back to the West End, I
Yes.
think a Bridge Theatre production of Oliver
Yeah,
would work so well in that
absolutely.
venue.
There are so many productions that would work immersive, but Oliver, definitely.
Oliver would be great. You can have him you running all over the place,
Yeah.
and it
Consider
would
Yourself would be carnage.
consider yourself would be carnage, but it would
The
be
Dodger, I
such
mean,
good carnage. I think
yeah, yeah,
um
yeah, yeah.
it's just there's so many great things that would work. There's so much going on in the theater world at the minute, which is amazing to
There
see.
is. There always is, though. Always.
Yeah, it never stops, does it?
And of course, I think we should sort of conclude the theatre talk with the final point of Chitty.
Yes,
Oh, of course.
I cannot wait for this. I've never seen a production of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang ever.
Have you
Um,
not? I saw it a
no.
couple of years ago with Lee Mead and Carrie Hope Fletcher.
Oh,
Yeah,
love
and
that.
Phil Jupitus was in it, but it was yeah, really good. I'm interested to see the differences. I was a bit younger, so
Yeah,
I hadn't actually
absolutely,
properly gotten into theatre at that point, but I did see it, really liked it. Me Old Bamboo, what a song.
absolutely.
And of course, Martin Callahan.
Martin Callahan
He
cannot
is going to be
wait.
great.
This is going to be the
I can't
best.
wait.
I, s-
Yeah.
I wish that his tour of Cats came over this way because I think
Yeah, that would have been
you
brilliant.
know,
I'm just excited to see him perform, though, because obviously
yes, I
he is
saw him.
such a
I saw him
legend.
back in Curtains. He was brilliant in
Okay.
Curtains.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, it's going to be great. And as well, alongside Adam Garcia. Like,
yeah, and Charlie Brooks as the
yeah,
child
yeah.
coach. I'm excited to see her as the child coach. I think that was so good.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
she's
it is
doing
gonna be
walking, I
insane.
think. I don't know where else she's doing. She's doing walking in Newcastle because I do a lot of press for both. It's
Yeah, yeah,
mad. My press range, it's like northeast, south,
yeah.
west,
You're everywhere. Yeah.
just outside of London. Um, I do the Yvonne Arnold Guildford, the New Victoria Walking, Newcastle Theatre Royal, Grand Opera House York, Stockton Globe, sometimes Sunderland Empire. I'm just here.
You're
Darlington
everywhere.
Hippodrome sometimes, you never
Wow.
know. I just
Robbie
cover it.
Davies, the man of the hour.
I cover the ground. And
Yeah.
the set of the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. He's there right now on set.
How do you feel to be interviewing a cast member?
Oh, uh, I am overwhelmed.
Can I
I
be
think
on
that's
in
the
the spotlight with Harrison Horsley?
I think you should. I mean, I've always said, I mean, I'd quite like to do a double show at some point.
I think
Like,
that'd
I
be
think,
funny.
it's just, I think I wouldn't say difficult to do your own show because it isn't, because I can just talk to myself for a while. When you've got someone else there, you just, I mean, what have we done for the past however long? We're just waffling about
Yeah.
nonsense, and it's just easy.
It just goes on, doesn't it?
The final section, supposed to be questions from the web. Of course, this is our first one.
Come on, Web,
So
play the part. Where's the questions, Web?
questions from the web. Yeah, I know. I mean, they really didn't get the memo, did they? But
Web?
no, but no, I think spider web. Well, we're looking at doing one of these once a month ish.
Yes, so send in your questions.
Send in the
Please.
questions.
Whatever you want to ask me and Box Office Radio's Harrison Horsley, whether that's about our theatre goings, our box office radio-ness, or
Anything.
life.
You want to know
Um,
what our favorite biscuits are?
yeah, do you know,
Who knows?
a really good question.
Yeah.
But even if you just don't ask for Harrison's phone number, because
Yes, please. I mean,
he will just get really big
I
headed
am not a
again.
piece of meat. Yeah.
No, he's not.
No, but Robbie is. But
The
I'm
cheap
sorry. I'm sorry. He'll
available.
just kick me off. That's it.
It's
No, but where can they send these
Harrison
questions,
Horsley.
Robbie?
Send them in on social media at Robbie's Backstage Bants on Instagram, at Backstage Bants on X/Twitter. That's not Twitter anymore.
Oh yeah, X.
Or email me if you really want to, if you're feeling formal. Robbie's Backstage Bants at gmail.com. I will monitor those, or I'll get my PA to do so.
Oh yeah, your PA.
The problem is I've
How is your mum? Is she all right?
no, I've conned Bethany into being my PA. I'm afraid, poor
Oh, have
girl.
you?
What's in this pocket? There's something in this pocket.
That would be a good
Oh,
game we could play
it's the
each week.
question. What's in the
What's in the
pocket?
pocket? Robbie, he, him. Look at that.
I don't know what
It's
that was from, but that's me.
that's him.
Do
I think
you
we
want to
should
know
play
what
that
the
game each week.
questions?
That
Oh,
can be we can be in another section. Oh, look at that. The merge. I've got my box office radio lanyard. That's my
I don't
extent.
have any box office radio merch. I think it's a bit of a crime.
I've managed to get some things from past musical cons. So I've got like a couple of magnets and
I need
pin
you to.
badges and
I
stuff.
need you to musical con me some, please, next time.
Yes, I will. I mean, yeah, but I don't know. It's all well and good people sending over all the stuff to you, but I don't get any emails or anything for my show on Box Office Straight. Do you get requests
From you, sometimes.
from me? You did get one from me the other day. That is true.
No, sometimes my family send in requests, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, we get. Well, to be fair, we do get people like loads of people messaging in and emailing in. Like we of course, Box Office Radio, we've got such a massive community, and it is, there's loads of people that are involved and enter the competitions, and it's great. Obviously, still trying to expand and stuff, but it's like it's crazy how I can talk to someone like Martin or like Andrew, and they get like tens, like hundreds of requests per show. I'm like, how? I don't get anything. But I'll drop my email, shall I? Because you can
Yes,
email
do.
me, Harrison at boxofficeradio.co.uk.
Oh, he's got one of the
Look at that.
funky box office radio emails. I don't have
Oh
one of
yeah.
these.
And you will get an automated response which my boss has set up that says thank you for your message. But trust me, I will receive it because I have no friends and I I just
So
I'll just see that.
you can tell Harrison Horsley's a golden boy with his box office radio email over there.
I mean, I've been part of the station for what, a year and a half now, and I am the program manager and all that. I've got lots going on with the station, but I mean, I absolutely love it. I'm very grateful for Box Office
I
Radio.
am
I don't know where
exactly
I'd be.
4 months in.
All months.
Something
Seems
like
like
that.
longer.
Maybe 3. I'm not so sure, but I
It
can't
seems like
count.
you've been around for ages, honestly.
I feel like I've been around for it now. I'm loving life. It's so much fun. There's a
Yeah,
fantastic
absolutely.
team. Fantastic team. But do
Yeah.
send in some questions. But until then, I believe Harrison's got some questions.
Do I? Oh, yeah. I think we just, we'll just ask each other some questions. I'll ask you
Go,
because I think I know the answer to this.
go.
What's your favorite show?
Opening night.
Opening night. Yeah.
I really don't know actually. Um, I have a lot of favorite shows.
Yeah. It's so hard to pick just
It
one.
is. I mean, Guys and Dolls is up there.
Yeah.
Really, really high up there.
Mm.
What else? I love Jersey Boys. That's Jersey Boys is one of my favorites.
Jersey Boys is good. It's very simple but effective.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
My favorite show isn't a musical. It's the play that goes wrong.
Yes, I'm going to see this next week.
It's it
Never
is
seen it.
dream show, dream role. I am obsessed with Mischief, so
Mischief are
a,
great.
an Instagram fan account for Mischief. Uh,
Fantastic.
I am at Mischief Theatre Fan. If you're on Instagram, you can find me over there as well.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I'm absolutely obsessed. I have been for years and years and years now. And Play That Goes Wrong, I've seen 5 times. I'm going to see it for the 6th time at the start of May for my birthday.
Hey, I'm going to see it
And
in London a week today.
yeah, this new cast has recently started, so be interested to see what they're up to, see how they live up to the other casts that I've seen.
Yeah.
But no, I got to go and see a couple of years ago now. Went up to Manchester to go and see the reunion tour, which they did 2 weeks of the original cast,
Yes.
one in Manchester, one in Newcastle.
Newcastle, I couldn't make it for whatever reason.
Honestly, the original cast is like they are my inspirations. I've got pictures on my wall over there of me with the original cast, and they are just so inspirational as comedic performers. They're insane. Obviously, they're the guys that you see on like the Goes Wrong show and stuff on the
Yeah.
BBC. But I absolutely love them. And as well, they've just not the original cast, but they've done a Peter Pan Goes Wrong on tour. They've just
Yes.
had that the
Saw
UK
that.
tour's just finished.
That was good.
We've had the sort of the original cast, some of the original cast in the West End, and then because obviously the original cast was on Broadway.
Yeah.
With they had Matt Cavendish as Max rather than Dave Hearn because he's in the Time Traveller at the moment. But what did you think of the tour? Because you saw Peter Pan, didn't you?
I really enjoyed it actually. I thought it was
Yeah,
really funny.
it is.
Because I've not seen. I mean, obviously I've seen the Goes Wrong show all over the
Yes.
place, and I absolutely love it. And it was my first time seeing a Mischief production live, and I just can't wait for the Play That Goes Wrong. I booked straight away afterwards. I was like, I'm going. Bye.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just great because so Peter Pan Goes Wrong is sort of the sequel to
Yeah.
Play That Goes Wrong, even though you don't need to have seen the Play That Goes Wrong.
Mm.
But no, I mean, I think the cast that have just finished, like they've done it wonders. Like they were really good. So I saw it in one of the first locations, I think in Richmond. So I came down to London to see it, and then I saw it twice since, so in Birmingham and once in Leicester, and
Yeah.
they improved so much. Like not that it wasn't amazing to begin with,
Yeah.
but like you could tell how much they sort of worked on the show, and it was just great. But everyone was perfect. I loved trying to say the name, Kiara Morris as Sandra, and you had Jean-Luc Worrell as Francis. Just like they everyone, it was just perfectly
Yeah.
cast.
Totally.
And yeah, great show. Love Mischief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have any other questions that we were gonna go for? Anything else?
Do you have one for me?
Um.
I asked you one. Go on, let's try the other
Hmm.
way. Here we
What's your
go.
favorite Disney movie?
Ooh, good question. See, I think it's just is Pixar included?
Yeah.
I think it's got to be Finding Nemo. Love it. I love Finding Nemo just because. So my uncle calls me Squirt as in the turtle
Oh, I love him.
from. I mean, I absolutely love Finding Nemo. Like everything about it is just brilliant. But I think as well, you can't go wrong with Aladdin, like the original Aladdin,
Yeah.
Robin Williams. You know, it's great. But I think those two are definitely my favorite.
Hmm.
But what about yourself? What about you for Disney?
I've got a toss up between three really. The
Go on.
Emperor's New Groove. Love the
Oh yeah,
Emperor's
good
New
one.
Groove. Hercules
Yeah.
and The Princess and the Frog.
Oh, see, I haven't actually seen that.
Three
Princess and
really
the
good
Frog. Would
ones.
you recommend it?
And they've got like the best villains ever because Hades is unreal, and
Yeah,
also
Hades is
Dr.
great.
Facilier in Princess and the Frog.
Yeah.
Yes, all day long.
See, I know of the characters, but I
Mhm.
don't. I haven't actually seen the Princess and the Frog.
It's
So
worth a
I
watch
know. Yeah, and I play almost there on my show.
every week.
That's the song like every week. Yeah, no, I play it regularly. You know, there are songs that like you expect to hear on both of our shows. I think there's songs, but I
Life is
mean,
a Highway from Cars every week.
I play that one a lot.
I love it.
A
I
lot.
love it so
I
much.
am. It's just good vibes. I mean, what else? What songs do we do? What songs do you play like
I
regularly?
frequent Back in Time.
Yep. Back to the Future.
I don't really
Good
do
vibes.
Heathers very often. Um,
No.
not much Heathers.
To be fair, I think the thing with Heathers for me is that I just sort of go through all of the songs that we have. So it's less of a I play this song regularly and more of
It's a
a
cycle.
I just play Heathers regularly. But
Yeah.
like I think in my show you always expect to hear the same musicals. So you're bound to get Newsies, you're bound to get Heathers. Probably Beetlejuice will be in there. You know, there's
Just the
loads.
modern
And I think
musicals over here, you
yeah,
know.
modern. I mean,
Cabaret.
Cabaret is a newcomer definitely, but I mean, I think to be fair, I do like my classic musicals. Don't get me wrong. I think Cabaret and Crazy for You are my top two classics. Like
Yeah.
when I saw Crazy for You, that was mind blowing. And again, Charlie Stemp, just insane. But they're really catchy tunes as well, and very different shows though. I think like Crazy for You is sort of a very
Yeah.
happy show. Cabaret slowly getting more sinister, but no, I mean I do play, and there are songs that I play regularly. Like I
Mm.
mean, Life is a Highway. I play a lot. I like When Can I See You Again from Wreck It Ralph, which
Yes.
is it's it's not. I think it plays over the credits actually, doesn't it? In Wreck It
Yeah,
Ralph,
it
I play
does.
and speaking of that, is If I Didn't Have You from Monsters Inc.
Also,
That plays over the credits as well. And
that's a good
it's
one.
these songs that are actually, they're not particularly well known, but I really like them. And they're even
Yeah.
playing over the credits. You'd love to have seen them in the films, but no, they are, those are some that I play a lot.
I love that. I love that so much.
Oh
Box Office
yes.
Radio is great. Go listen to us on Box Office Radio.
Please do.
I'm on a Friday, 12 p.m. until 3 p.m. unless I'm covering Martin's show, which is the afternoon show on a Thursday, which is 3 p.m. till 6 p.m.
There you go. And me, what am I? Oh, I've changed too much. No, I haven't.
What are you? So
What am I? Yeah, it's a question. It's a question I ask myself a lot, but I try not to go there. I am in the spotlight with Harrison Horsley every Saturday from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. At the end of the first hour, I'll be giving out my award of Horsley's Hot Shot, and in the second hour, we will have a game of Connect Four, as well as the best celebrity guests. Make sure to tune in to me here on Box Office Radio.
I've heard that somewhere before.
Yeah. I'm just used to it now. It
When
just
I'm
goes into
listening,
radio voice.
yeah, I'll just be listening to Box Office Radio, and just Harrison Horsley pops up. I don't know. I might be popping up soon. Who knows? But no, we do need questions sending in, so please do
Yeah,
send in some
please
questions
do.
to stop
You
this
can
from
also
happening.
find me on Instagram at Harrison Horsley Official. There you go. I post about what I've seen at the theatre and my upcoming interviews. My next one is with the amazing Megan Gardner. Yes, who is Nessa Rose and the first cover for Glinda on the UK tour of Wicked.
Probably it's
It
Harrison.
will. And please listen to our shows.
Do
You can also find them on catch up if you want to. I don't know why you would.
yeah,
But we do upload our shows if you want to listen to them
yeah, we
afterwards.
do.
We
Uh,
make a fool of ourselves. Well, I make a fool of myself quite a lot. I did an impression of Mrs. Doubtfire once, and it didn't go down well.
I'm quite a professional.
You are. To be fair, you've only been around for like what 3 or 4 months now, and you're 10 times better than I am, and I've been on the station for a year and a half.
No, that couldn't be the case, Harrison.
Like, who would you like to be if you were in a musical? Do you have like a particular dream role?
Um,
But musical dream role.
a musical dream role. I do like a bit of Elder Price, but
Oh,
um, I don't know. There's so many things, like so
yeah.
many
Oh, yeah. So many.
brilliant music. Fiero would be amazing. I just love a bit of
This is what
Wicked.
we've said, didn't we? Is we need to be
Mm,
in Wicked. You as Fiera, me as Bok. I'd love
that'd
to
be
be
good.
Bok.
Let's do it.
That would be great. But this is going to be it in the future. Wait till
Does it
this
count as
happens.
star casting because we're radio presenters now?
With Radio Upset, what we are, I mean, wait till you see us on like panel shows and on the news and stuff. No, but no, it'll be great. Star
Box
casting,
office radio
as
with
seen as
Harrison
on Box Office
Horsley.
Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd love to be Bok. Bok,
Mm.
I have such a soft spot for him. I'd love to be Crutchy in Newsies, just because I mean my mate Matt, he played Crutchy and absolutely love Crutchy. What a great character.
I'd
You know,
love to
there are
be
so
Jack
many though.
Kelly. Jack Kelly would be great.
Yeah, there you go. That's another one. Me and you, Jack Kelly and
Hey,
Crutchy.
Box Office Radio's two most handsome presenters. You
Yeah, the
see?
the double act that goes everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. To set a part
Literally
to the
can't do
Caribbean,
one job without the other one being there.
basically.
Be great. I mean, what else? Beetlejuice. I'd love to
Mm.
be in Beetlejuice. I'd love to be the narrator in Blood Brothers, actually. Or like
Mm.
the narrator, I really like, but I quite like Eddie as well.
I love
Uh,
Mickey.
there you go, Eddie and Mickey. That's it. That's just it now. We're just gonna have to be in the same shows, aren't we?
And this duck has to come with us.
The duck can be featured in all the shows, but I think, in all honesty, I need to go and get the training first because I'm not the best yet. I will be soon. Well, I hope so. If any casting directors are watching this, please do cast me. But no,
He's on his way. He's on his way, guys.
I'm getting up there. No, anyone in Heathers, love to be in Heathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I'd love to do Heathers.
Heathers, and tell you what as well. I think it'd be quite difficult because of the casting for the show and who they look for. But I'd love to play Jefferson, so Lafayette and Jefferson in Hamilton,
Yeah.
just
Hamilton.
because of the quirky character. I absolutely love it, and they are so talented in Hamilton. Like, we'll I tell you what, next time we'll come on to Hamilton. But I mean, what a show!
Absolutely.
What an
Yeah.
experience. We will come back to that next time.
Totally. We will. We will come to Hamilton at some point. One day.
Yeah.
One day in our life. But not today.
Not today. Yeah.
Because we've been rambling forever.
This has gone on for too long. I don't know
It
how
has.
long this is going to be actually, but
Which
we'll
does
find
mean
out.
it's probably outro time. Wait, tick. Where's the tick? We need the tick.
We need the tick. Tick questions from the web.
Do send in those
Tick.
questions from the web. We'd love that.
Yes, please do.
But
You've got a month.
that brings us to the end of today's installment of 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad with me, Robbie Davies.
And me, Harrison Horsley.
Look at that. We've planned that.
Ah, so smooth.
It's been fun, Harrison.
It's been so much fun.
It's been great.
Let's do it again soon.
We will. And you can find all the information about Box Office Radio, about me, about Harrison in the description of this video, which I'll type out when I upload the video.
Yeah. Put the website link in and like our
Yes.
presenter pages
And the
stuff.
presenter pages, you'll find all about us on there.
Yeah.
But no, aside from that, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff. Follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next episode. Who knows where I'll be in the next episode?
Next time.
What movie set
Who
will I
knows?
be on? That's for me
What
to
will be in
know.
your pocket next week?
All
Where
the
will the duck
features-
be?
All the features on
Yeah.
2 out of 3 Ain't Bad.
You don't want to miss it.
Yeah. So come back and we'll see you then. Goodbye for now.
Bye.